Deb Hill, and this is one of my first comedy skits as a single mom dealing with children. When my son was really little, I'd take him out and about, and at times he'd have meltdowns because he's like every 2-year-old child. So I'm standing in line in the grocery store, and this lady gave my son a dollar bill because he was cute. We get into line, and my son starts screaming, "I want my money! I want my money! I want my money!" I'm like, I thought he was yelling, "I want my mommy! I want my mommy! I want my mommy!" I'm like, I'm standing in line, mortified, and my child is screaming, "I want my money." People are standing there looking at me like I'm kidnapping my own child. I'm walking out.
I said I want my mommy.
Of the grocery store, and this woman looks at me and goes, "I give you a lot of credit. You did the right thing. You didn't yell at him. You didn't scream at him. You didn't do anything wrong. And for you, little boy, you need to behave better for your mommy." That's just one story. Another time, I was working at a daycare, and there was a child there named Osiris. Well, we all know Osiris is the lord of the underworld in some mythology. This child had to be the spawn of Satan because I had to put this kid in timeout. And when I put this child in timeout, he started throwing everything he could at me. Books, stuffed animals, toys, you name it, it was flying at my head at Mach speed, okay? I'm sitting here dodging, weaving. I'm like, oh my God, I think it's World War III. Duck and cover, bitches, duck and cover. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to stay alive, and I got sweat pouring down my face. I'm like, oh my God, what did I just unleash?
A demon.
Yes, I think the child was part demon. Naughtiest little kid I've ever seen in my entire life.
Don't move.
Nope, stop. Anyway, most children say, "My mommy farts a lot." Sometimes they say, "My mommy lies to daddy about going shopping." Or, kids will say the darndest things like, "No, Daddy, Mommy didn't spend money on toys. She spent it all on dresses."
That's right.
Or your children will say, "Oh, Mommy, that was great food." Spits out the food when he ain't looking. Of course, not my kid. Or the kid in the daycare. So anyway, I've also worked in daycares, and there's this one time this child decided to take a plastic pretend thermometer and tried to put it up another child's rear. I'm like, okay, let's take the toy away from the child's rear. Let's go sanitize this. Will you help me sanitize this? And then we pull the children aside and say, "Toys don't go in children's bums. Your bums are exits, not entrances." So we didn't make a big scene. We just politely took the child, escorted it to the bathroom, and then made sure the child was okay. Let's see. Sometimes my child had such severe meltdowns in the middle of stores, he'd get down on the floor and he'd just start, screaming and yelling and carrying on. So what do? I got down on the ground and I started acting like a 3-year-old. I looked like I was having a freaking seizure. I want that toy! I want it now! And my son stops what he's doing and looks at me like, "Who the hell and what the hell are you doing, Mom?" He looked at me. I embarrassed the crap out of him. And you want to know what he didn't do anymore? He didn't have meltdowns in the middle of stores. One day I had to take him out of the store because he wanted to keep his bathing suit. He wasn't listening. He was running around. I was like, I'm telling you now, Jimmy. Jimmy, you need to stop. Jimmy, honey. No more throwing the clothes around. Well, it came to the point where I had to put his bathing suit back and return it. And he had a full-blown meltdown in our car. Thank God I had my friend Jay there, because my friend Jay there just sat there and he was calm. Another time, I was sitting there working at Lane Bryant. This little kid was running around the store, smearing the clothes, throwing them everywhere. I mean, this kid was a freaking pain in the ass, and I had to go around cleaning up everything. I had to be all smiles and nice. And, oh, it's time to put the clothes back, dear. No, he didn't do that. He decided to take a chomp out of my finger.
Really?
Yeah, it did happen. I wanted to turn around and scream, swear, yell, and hit the child. Of course, no, I didn't.